Hello, everybody. What are you doing in my house? Yeah. There was a big patch. Oh yeah, right after I stopped streaming, Iron Mace released early access hotfix 69-1. So we're gonna go over it real quick so everybody knows what just happened. Looks like they didn't do a full rollback, but they did change a couple of things. So we're gonna go over it real quick with you guys. It'll be a short video. Normally I don't do stuff like that. Normally we read them on stream, but I literally just turned off my stream 10 minutes before they release this hotfix because Iron Mace is actually trolling me right now. So let's read the patch notes. Yep. Wow. All right. This is ripped straight from the Discord. Already we noticed something down here. The emotes. Not looking good. Not looking good. I actually haven't read these patch notes yet. The response, not looking good. Anyways, let's go. All right. Everyone, we will be deploying Hotfix 69-1 starting October 27, 2024, 10:45 p.m. my time. So actually, like, in like 7 minutes. That's really funny because, man, it's a good thing I stopped my stream because then I'd have to stop it anyways, but I would have liked to read this on stream. When the patch starts, you'll not be able to log in. Players match 40 minutes to complete their match safely. Server will return to full service 2 hours after the patch starts. Same stuff they always say. All right, changes. Fixed an issue where Demon's Glee weapon damage was set incorrectly. So I don't know, maybe it wasn't working like they said. Barbarian's Rage physical damage reduction penalty would change from -15 to -25%. So barbarians who hit Rage will now have to make the choice if they want to take a lot of extra damage before anything else happens. It looks like Rage is more of a choice and not just an automatic button press now. I don't know if it's going to really change things, but maybe if the barbarian's wearing a lot of armor, like they have like 30%, 35% PDR, Rage will lower it to like 25%. I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge issue, but we'll see. Unless it's like a flat minus, like a -25, in which case that's a pretty big deal. All right, Barbarian's two-hander armor pen changed from 15% to 5%. This is actually a pretty big change. Two-hander might go back in the toilet. The two-hander perk, it might just go back in the toilet. We'll see how the armor meta evolves, but right now, 5% not enough to even get like 1 point of damage with how low armor values are. PDR, MDR maximum cap changed from 75 to 65%. I've been saying forever, they might as well just cap it at 50% and call it a day. And I think they still will. I think they're just really, really slowly going down to 50%. A lot of people will be very angry if it hit 50%, but honestly, at this point, you can make it 50%. I don't care. But 65%, that's, you know, less than 75%. You still can't reach it right now with the way armor is, but maybe it's maybe below. A little different. Removed infrequently used random modifiers. Okay, so maybe I mean, which modifier? Probably magical interaction speed is the one I can think of. The one that's like no one cares about. I don't think anybody cares about magical interaction speed. I don't know about like other random modifiers, but at least that one's probably gone. Changed all equipment to have slight differences depending on rarity. All right, so all the equipment's not the same anymore. I literally vendored 3 unique pieces of equipment tonight on stream. Oh well, I'll get over it. But yeah, it looks like the equipment has slight differences depending on rarity. So we'll have little stat bonus differences or maybe armor bonus differences. Who knows? Slightly reduce the damage of all weapons. If I know Iron Mace, this is going to be a 1 or 2 damage difference. So we'll see if it matters, honestly. I mean, Divine Blade, like my longsword or like silver, like Rondell plus short sword stacking bards and rogues were absolutely just annihilating PvE. It was such a joke. I killed Warlord like 3 times tonight on my stream, and it was like, bro was just melting. His guards, I hit his guards twice with my longsword left click and stopped trying to parry and riposte the guards because the parry and riposte killed them in 2 hits, but so did my left click. My left click just killed them in 2 hits anyways. So we'll see how that ends up. Maybe Halberd and Bardouche got reduced a bit. Bardouche is no longer an axe type weapon. That's a big change. Because now maybe Bardouche won't be one-tapping everybody. That's +5 damage just gone. But we'll see. Longbow's armor penetration changed from 20 to 15%. About time. Crossbow armor pen from 30 to 20%. Probably needed, honestly, because, I mean, let's be honest here. Nobody has any armor. Crossbow's equipping time increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Who cares? The people that are equipping the crossbow mid-fight have really high dexterity, and their item equip speed is over 100% anyways. So 2 to 3 seconds makes it 1.5 seconds. Who cares? It's not going to change anything. Windless crossbows armor pen changed from 40 to 30%. I mean, that's a little bit of a change. It's not huge. Windless crossbow equipping time changed from 3 to 5%. What if, and hear me out here, I know this is a crazy, so think of it this way. What if, just like bows, when you equip them, the crossbows are unloaded? Have you guys thought about that? What if, like, instead of the equip time having to be increased over and over and over because, like, that's just how we do it. I don't know. We just increase the equip time because everybody's bringing like 3 windless in the dungeon. What if, when you unequipped and re-equipped a crossbow, it was unloaded? Like you can't load the crossbow until you put it in your hands. You load it, then you put it away. Like it's in your other weapon slot, and as long as you don't take it out of your other weapon slot, it stays loaded. But once you put it back in your inventory, it gets unloaded. I think that's the best solution for that, for this issue. But you know, whatever. This hotfix implements several changes that will improve loot progression while still maintaining the progress we made in lowering the PvP gear gap and the reduction of matchmaking pools for better quality matches. We have updated the damage and armor attributes so that there is concrete improvement. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me, you guys can't read this while I'm reading it, so let me just, I'm gonna go. We've updated the damage and armor attributes. There's concrete improvement as you move up the rarity graves. So damage and armor attributes. So you will now get armor as you get better gear. So maybe the PDR isn't such a joke now. Maybe people will actually be hitting reasonable PDR values. Question mark? Who knows? We'll see. And looks like the damage attributes can be going up as well. As you move the rarity grades, we have also updated the random modifier system with the removal of the most unpopular roles, greatly improving the link between the number of rolls and the quality of the item. Sounds good. Maybe that's it. Made it so physical gear doesn't roll magical rolls like memory cap and stuff like that. Finally, we have made several balance changes to bring the barbarian and long range weapons down a notch. Yeah, I guess so. I guess barbarian did catch it a little bit of nerf there. The Bardiche axe spec nerf is probably the biggest one. 2-hander armor penetration is pretty meh, but maybe if everyone's PDR is higher, it's a little less crazy. We will continue to monitor these changes to ensure that PvP feels fair across a wide range of gear score while making loot feel rewarding. We apologize for the huge shock last week, but it was a necessary step for us to really whittle down the long-standing issues we face regarding PvP gear gap and matchmaking. We believe these changes now build a groundwork for a healthier future that can support both established and new players. Thank you for your understanding and see you in the dungeon. Whoop, I'm back. So, we'll have to see how the armor changes go and how the scaling changes go with like between white and legendary gear. I'll be honest, guys. Everybody who watched my stream tonight, I played Rogue. I was looking to see what the weakest class in Dark and Darker was right now, and everybody said Rogue and Cleric. So I played Rogue and I played Cleric. I played Rogue and I actually dumped on not every single barbarian, but almost every single barbarian I fought. There was only one barbarian that third-partied me and one-shot me. And every other barbarian I fought was actually pretty hilarious because I killed them all. Cleric, however, didn't perform as well. Just because the moves and speed and the PDR, lack of PDR. It just, you find a ranger as a cleric and you just get shit on. That being said, my rogue didn't do very well against rangers. I didn't have a way to push them. Their dexterity was high enough that I couldn't find a time in which case they didn't have a weapon in their hand. And God forbid I got shot a single time by a recurve bow. Half my health gone just like that. But I don't know. I did so good with Rogue tonight that I actually ended up, after I was checking out the classes, I went back to Rogue for a couple of hours and just played Rogue because it was just fun. I was just running Rupture and Cutthroat. Had a good time. Anyways, them's the patch notes. Not as big of changes as I thought, which would probably explain these responses down here. But I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so we have a real-time change to the patch notes. They have canceled the longbow armor penetration patch note. So longbow is not getting the armor penetration changed from 20 to 15% any longer. Longbow staying at 20%. Get wrecked, everybody else. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everybody's a good day. If there's more patch notes, maybe this is incorrect. What am I reading on my screen right now? Are you guys, Iron Mace, are you guys arguing like mid on Discord? What's happening here? This is incorrect. All right. Anyways, looks like they're trying to figure something out. I don't know what changes they're making still, but yeah. All right. Hope you have a good night. See y'all next time. Peace to you.